I love marriage.
This is a podcast. You can't just give
One word answer.
one word answer. I never imagined marrying someone babyish, right? You've been a toughie. Like that's one of the reasons we prospered as well. Like you know what? I should have the best in life. If she wants, let her earn. The husband goes looking better and better, and the wife goes looking very depressed.
Gosh, yes.
Very depressed. People usually don't see my serious side. They're drilling it. Why doesn't God have daughter-in-laws?
That is
How blind do they think God is?
exactly.
Insecure men fighting for control when they already have it. Hey guys,
Hi.
we are doing a podcast.
Yay.
So Bubs, how is marriage treating you?
Good. Great. I love marriage actually.
You know, this is a podcast. You can't just give
One word answer.
one word answers. You just have to explain a little bit.
I love marriage.
You love marriage?
I love it.
Okay, why?
Because I enjoy your company. I enjoy the things we do.
Okay.
It's very intentional, everything we do. It's been fun. Like, it's been good. I'm not saying everything has been rosy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. But it's been good.
Okay, it's been good. Okay, so define good.
I can ask you the same question.
Defining good.
No. Like, how is marriage?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, how's marriage?
Okay, so marriage has actually been good, progressive. Progressive and productive, I would say.
Productive.
Yeah, because you recommended this. This is your idea. Okay.
I'm beating myself up for it right
okay,
now.
This is your idea, but so you constantly help me grow. You constantly understand when I have to go into thought, or when I have to go into prayer, when I have to read a book or something. You perfectly give me that space, so you help me grow a lot. So I actually love the idea of marriage, and yeah, it's beautiful.
Random question. It's not random, but
Yeah.
so when you first got married to me,
Okay.
I know.
I've only gotten married once.
No,
When you first
in the
got
sense, initial stages, initial days. I know I'm a very hard, difficult person to live with.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure my family would agree with that.
Okay.
Okay. But like, how did you feel?
Well, to be honest with you, I never had this daddy's little princess thing. I never imagined marrying someone babyish, right? So because I've always had a vision in life. I always wanted to accomplish so much in life. So I wanted someone who I can take. So my idea is meeting presidents, meeting sheikhs of Dubai, and that's kind of my vision. So I never saw myself with someone like that. But you, on the other hand, you've been a toughie. You've been a toughie, like to be frank. You've been a toughie, but
How so?
just like you said, so your family has experienced it, because you have a way of doing things, and you stick to that. That's very I appreciate.
Annoying.
No, not at times. Not gonna lie, but most of the time I really respect that, because your decisions are you stand for what you believe, and you stand very firm on it. So that gave me the ability to learn to understand that, okay, you know what, if I believe in something, I better stand up for it. So that's very, very beautiful of you. So yeah, that's how I understand about marriage. Huh?
Nice.
But you were not really a toughie. Like, you were tough, but I am also equally tough. Okay, but you put the both of us together, we become very mushy and soft.
Okay, so I remember there was a time when we initially got married, because of how strong-willed each of us are, we started butting heads a lot.
Okay.
Do you recall that?
Yeah.
Like, so I think what you're trying to get at with this podcast is the whole man, submission, woman, that whole deal, right?
Yeah.
Because I know from the background that you and I come from, the whole Christian background, the man dominates, woman submits.
Yeah.
I mean, it has now been taken out of context.
Yeah.
Where the woman is technically a slave in the relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've seen it. We have been
Experience.
instructed to do these certain things,
Yeah.
which indicates those traits. But
You know that was in my mind to ask you that.
so yeah, we used to butt heads a lot.
Yeah.
How did you feel at that time, and how did we overcome?
Actually, what happens in this whole woman submitting to man deal, right? So submission, if you actually take it in a context, I don't think what they're following right now is submission, because you might remember once I was instructed to manipulate you,
Yeah.
to get my way through,
Yeah.
in life, and you were instructed to let me live my whole life,
In the most
in the
comfortable
most
way, even if I
comfortable
have to
way.
toil.
Yeah, that's because people's minds are corrupted, I would say, because they are under the wrong impression of what submission is,
What husband and wife roles
what
are,
husband
right?
and wife roles are.
I mean, obviously, we haven't really lived. I mean, we're only nearly 2 years into marriage, so we
Yeah.
obviously don't know as much. But then I think we know enough. It's not a slave-master relationship.
So
Yeah.
why we used to butt heads a lot back in the day is because when we initially started our relationship, right, and we got married 1 year later. When we started our marriage, my heart was like for you, okay. It was not about manipulating you, getting you to do things, because like I wake up in the morning, I make the coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. If I wake up, if we are both hungry, then I make lunch. Okay. So it's not about who is the greatest in this relationship. It was more like, you know what, I love you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do things for you.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's one of the reasons we prospered as well. Like, for example, from the background that I come from, when I came into this relationship, and I saw you, I loved you, right? I love you so much. So I wanted to give you the best.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So that was my driving point. That is why I drove. Like we went to crazy amounts of places. We went to, we technically would have gotten a luxury car if not for the
If not for
instruction.
some people, yeah.
Yeah, if not for the instruction given to us.
Mm.
So my idea was always about, what, you should live in comfort.
Mm.
But then again, I enjoy the benefits as well.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, what, I should have the best in life. If she wants, let her earn it.
Mm.
Okay, or I'll give it to her only if she does what I want.
Mm.
Okay, so that's the wrong idea to have. But then, a year down our marriage, what happened is we met with these so-called mentors. Unfortunately, it was at church. So what was taught to us was that, what, she should do everything. She should cook. She should wash the pans. She should do the laundry. She should do all of these things. And you go out there, you shine, you become successful, you earn money. And you travel, you go abroad, you make money and come back. That was basically what was taught.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I've noticed every couple that marries there, the husband goes looking better and better, and the wife goes looking very depressed.
Gosh, yes.
Very depressed.
I have
like
seen that
dark
too.
circles and all of that, and they're not even pregnant. Like, if they're
Yeah.
pregnant, I understand the changes. So
I've seen that.
yeah. So when that happens, what happens is the relationship, genuinely speaking, I changed for a bit.
Okay.
For a very short period of time, I changed. But I'm crazy, as I always come back. I'm a very easygoing person. I take life very easy. That's why people usually don't see my serious side. You get what I mean? So this is like depth. This is deep conversations with me. But I'm usually on the surface level, joking around. Take it easy, man. Just let it go.
Mm.
So that nature of mine changed. Okay, because now I'm supposed to uh, align myself or replicate or imitate someone else. So the same pressure that you experienced in the marriage was the same pressure that I experienced in an open forum in front of, I don't know, 25,000 people. Okay, so because now I have to live up to that guy, and I had to make sure that I look like him, speak like him, align to him, and all of that stuff, right? Whereas we don't have something called individuality.
Yeah.
So that's why we had to butt heads a lot. But then the moment we stopped all of the nonsense and started healing ourselves and started healing our relationship,
What was your changing point? Like from that trauma, it was trauma.
Yeah.
From that, like.
You're drilling it, man.
What was your turning point? Like, what made you realize? Because I think I realized it before you did.
My turning point once again comes to love, because they humiliated you in public.
Yeah.
Where they openly told, okay, you know what,
that I don't know to submit.
Doesn't know how to submit, whereas you didn't do anything wrong. You were like, your feet
I
were
was
hurting.
in pain.
Exactly, your feet were hurting and you didn't want to dance. So and something minor as dancing. It's not like cheating or something.
Yeah.
Right? It's just dancing. So if they can, that shows how condemning church has become, unfortunately. But when it came to that, it broke you. I saw that it broke you. I saw that you came home, you were crying, you were a mess, basically. So how do I fix this? So it's actually about learning how to love a person. But then love means, unfortunately, the world thinks if you love me, you'll change for me.
Yeah.
If I love you, I'll change for you. There's a beautiful story. I think it's about Lord Buddha or someone. Uh, he was walking by and he saw a beautiful flower, and someone wanted to. He said he loves the flower, and he wanted to pluck the flower. No, not him. Somebody else wanted to pluck the flower for him, and he said no. And that person is like, why? Right? It's like, if I love the flower, I'll let the flower live a little longer. I'll let the flower be and do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so unfortunately, we are under this notion of love that where we think, if I love that person, I should change, or if that person truly loves me, they will change. Whereas they don't allow space for that person to grow as an individual, learn, go through experiences themselves. They become like this unit that is stuck together. And I know we put a lot of videos and stuff, we make a lot of content together, but when we have our individual lives, when I'm at office, you don't disturb me.
Yeah.
Unless I call you. When I'm out, you don't disturb me unless I call you.
Yeah.
And same with you, when you are out or when you are at office, I don't disturb you. That's because I understand that you need to experience life apart from me.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
But some might disagree with that.
Like what?
With what you just said.
Why? What kind of disagreement? Why would they disagree?
The fact that we live two different lives apart from the marriage. Is that what you're saying?
See, this is a very funny fact. Okay, you had a couple of years. You have lived a couple of years alone on yourself. I have lived a couple of years on myself. So my personality and character is built according to the way that I've grown, and your character and everything is built according to the way that you're grown. Okay, so the moment you meet someone, okay, let's say we're dating for 2 months, 3 months, me expecting you to change all of that is not fair.
Yeah.
Because that basically means, okay, that I am demeaning your life. I mean, your life has no value. Basically saying you have no value because your personality and character is built based on the things that you had to experience. So when I say live two different lives, I'm not saying, okay, you know what, I'm not talking open relationship here. Okay, that's not what I'm indicating. What I'm saying is, it's not two different lives. It's just that you are alive, I'm alive. Okay, we are like two energies, I would say, two vibrations. Okay, and we come together to form a different energy as a unit. So you choose to do life with me, and I choose to do life with you, and both of us together we are creating a life which is beautiful. But that doesn't mean we stop experiencing things for ourselves. For example, if I want now, when we go to a coffee shop, okay, what do I order?
Random stuff.
Like,
but it's mostly hot chocolate.
Yeah. What do you order?
Always a cappuccino.
Why?
That's what I like.
So I'm your husband, I'm drinking hot chocolate, you should submit and drink hot chocolate. So it's stupid. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just that idea itself is stupid and people have taken and twisted it way too much. All I'm telling you is you experience certain things, you love certain things. Like for example, you want to travel to Singapore. Okay? I want to travel to Dubai. Okay? That's because my vision is always been to work with Middle East. But your vision is you want to travel. Okay? But I can sit here and tell you, no, we can only go to Dubai. We only have budget to go to Dubai. That means I'm not saying, okay, look, I want to go to Dubai, yes, I'll work on that. But I also have a life with her. I have to plan something with her. So you need to think, okay, I'm allocating something for Singapore. Okay, fine, but I also have a life with Angelo. Let me consider going to Dubai with him too. Okay, let's plan it together. Babs, how can we plan this? How can we do this? And then, so that's the plan that we are in right now. You know, we have come together and made a decision. You know what, this is what we are going to do, and we are saving up for it, building for it, investing for it, all of it for that particular purpose. It's not two different lives. It's two different people coming together to form one life. Okay, and what do you bring to the table? So I'm someone who is really someone who thinks not to just take. So it's a generational issue. Okay, so people go to work to a company to take money, take opportunity, and some people go to in a country they're like, what can I take from the country? What can I take from my parents? Okay, what can I take from here? What can I take from there? But nobody really thinks about what can I contribute? What can I bring to the table? Can I truly be a person of value? Can I add something to the table? Okay, I learned this, I learned that. It's all about, so when I'm actually learning something, I learn something in order to be able to add value to the company I work for, to value to the business that we are building, to a value to my family, and a value to Sri Lanka and to the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about contribution. So you, if I take it like I'm bringing paripu, you'll bring chicken. If you also bring paripu, it's just paripu and rice. It's not going to make the meal flavorful. Okay, so what you bring from your life is as much as important as what I bring from my life. So this whole submission thing is a bit finicky, is a bit questionable how people do it now, because the worst that they take is husbands, love your wives like Christ loves the church, and wives, submit to your husbands like Christ, like the church submits to Christ.
Yeah.
But here's my question: if you read further on, that's the problem with most Christians. They
just read one verse.
They read one verse and they have built a church. They have built a doctrine, a complete different theology, philosophy. Because some buggers are sitting under trees, some buggers are seated in golden chairs. You know, it's funny. Okay, but if you actually keep reading on, the Bible says, cover your head with prayer. So the woman is also supposed to cover the husband. How is that possible?
Yeah, how can she cover the husband if according to the
you know, so you know that certain cultures, certain religions do not agree that there are female prophets. But Christianity, there is someone called Anna the prophetess.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah.
She's a woman who was married and her husband died, and she went to the church, and she's called Anna the prophetess. So it's not about who is man or woman. It's not about who is submissive. No, as much as I cover you, you also cover me.
Yeah.
It's a partnership. It's not you know what, I am the one, you're under my covering.
Right, I've heard this.
Okay, that I have a huge problem with, because as much as I cover you, you cover me. Okay, so when we had certain issues, there were like a couple of months when my salary used to come, your salary used to come, but you were handling the finances because I was all over the place. You get what I mean? I was too depressed to do anything. I was just to sit at home, putting on weight. Okay, so you took on that
Yeah.
responsibility, and you managed to save money, you managed to budget things, and right now, up to date, you're still doing the budgets and stuff, like, but I just handle whatever expenses there are. So it's as much as I cover you, you cover me. Okay, on days that I can't, on days that I'm busy, you cook.
Yeah.
On days that you are busy, I cook.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a role responsibility, it's not a job description.
Yeah.
It's, hey, are you willing to cover my shift
Yeah.
when I can't do it?
Yeah.
Cover me in prayer, because men don't pray. You get what I mean? But then prayer there are very simple ways to pray. You're talking to your father, man. So we have just taken simple things, overcomplicated it, made women feel like slaves in marriage, and then they wonder why their women leave them, and then they wonder why their women are depressed. Okay, so we need to understand that you are an individual, I'm an individual, and we have to grow together. And this is how marriage should work, especially in 2025, because women have this memory of storing information, which is like crazy. Okay, they have every bloody information out there. So if you don't learn to nurture it, flourish it, and accommodate it, then, and you are like stuck to the old methods, you are going to lose your woman, man. That's a given. You're going to lose your woman, because either she'll die being faithful to you, or she'll just leave you. But you will never see her true beauty. You will never see what her potential or capacity is. Never. You will never see it. The husband will always be a shining star, and the other one will be a shooting star going down.
Yeah. That's so true. Yeah.
But what's your thought on this whole submission, and how did you feel? You actually went through that. How did you feel?
Well, at first I felt horrible.
Like?
Because when I was told that I don't know how to submit to you, because first of all, that was something that I was struggling with, because I come from a very strong-willed line of women, okay? And for most of what I can remember, I did most of the things by myself. Like, I was very independent. So when I got married to you, letting you take control was a challenge. Okay. And thereafter, when people started pointing fingers at me saying, oh, you don't know to submit to your husband, for little things like what you mentioned earlier, just because I refused to dance in an open forum, I was told that I don't know how to submit to my husband. That was embarrassing and also very concerning to me, because I was like, okay, then there's a problem with me. Like, I put myself in a place where I was like, oh no, like, I need to fix this, because I'm not a submissive wife. And then I started asking you questions like, okay, what do you mean? What does it mean to you when you say a submitted wife, right? Yeah. But it never, like, I could never fully grasp like what I needed to do, because that meant I had to change everything. Yeah. Who I was, basically, right? Yeah. So it was horrible. I don't want to say I went through depression, but I definitely went through something, because I was really bummed out, because I didn't know what I was doing. Apparently I was doing everything wrong. Like, it was tough. It was really, really tough, until that one moment when I kind of told you everything, like I broke down, and that's when it kind of all fell into perspective. I am who I am. Sure, there are certain things that I need to do to make sure that you're always respected. Yeah. And the same goes vice versa. Like, you respect me the same way. I'm still not, in their terms, a submitted wife. Yeah. I'm not, in their terms. Yeah. But what do you think?
I don't consider submission the way that submission
exactly
is
because
it's just that everyone has gotten together and abused this word like properly.
Yeah, so I
scandalized this word.
Saw how this whole, it looked, and it really did look like a slave master relationship. Yeah. If you look at most of those couples, the woman looks extremely tired all the time, even on a Sunday morning. She would come in like as if she's not had a wink of sleep, while the man is all fresh. And so I thought that's not how it should be. Like women.
So let me just put a cross. That was not how our relationship was.
It was never that way.
So because we were in a very healthy relationship, and then when we got into that, we saw that drastic change.
Yes, like we started having problems during that phase because we were always at each other. Okay, you need to do this, I need to do this. Like I would point a finger at you, you would point a finger at. We could never meet at common ground. Whereas before that, we always we were like partners. We helped each other in everything. We did everything together, and what you can't, I chipped in. What I couldn't, you chipped in. Like it was beautiful. It was nice. It was easy. It was good. And then suddenly here people are like, no, that's not how husband and wife should be. It really messed me up. Like it messed me up.
Yeah, I get that. So it's basically just a misunderstanding of the word, and I would say it's called
it's not even I don't know.
So this whole submission thing is played out by very insecure men who think that if they allow a little bit of room, the woman will take their position. Okay, whereas secure men understand that, hey, I know my role, I know what I'm doing, let my woman flourish in her role. If not, what happens is I'm going to be insecure that you're going to grow more than me, where I don't have any problem with that. If you grow more than me, I'm going to catch up. Okay, then you grow more, I'm going to catch up. Or if I grow, you catch up. I grow, you catch up again. That has been the thing. Every time I get a raise, you get a raise. Every time you get a raise, I get a raise.
We have always been in sync, no matter what. Like
exactly.
It has always...
So we have always been in sync. We have always grown. So that's because we are extremely secure in who we are. Competitive but secure. It's a very friendly competition, but very secure in who we are. But insecure men no, you have to be under my control. You are not going to be. You get what I mean? That's why the husbands look all put together and they have doctorates, and the wife is not that recognized or known, I would say. So
there's no equal opportunity by any means. I'm not saying that it's nothing to do with feminism, none of that. No equal, and I'm not talking about that. That's a different topic altogether, and I don't want to get into that.
I convince you that men and women are equal.
They are to an extent. Like it depends. It's context.
So wait a minute. Do I support feminist concepts more than you?
I suppose so.
Okay. So it's all about, it just goes down to the place where are you secure in being who you are? And you will never be secure in being who you are when somebody else is always questioning your individuality and asking you, you need to be more like me. You get what I mean? Because the way I talk to people, the way you talk to people are completely
different.
But we should be able to be in the same setting, meet in the same group of people without having an issue among two of us.
That's right.
I'm always on time, you're always late.
Oh yeah.
You get what I mean?
I'm working on it. Working on it.
Okay, but
now see, that's a place that I can improve on. Like it's not that you force me to, but I see that it bothers you that I'm late. So I on my own.
It doesn't bother. I'm just saying the difference between us. You get what I mean? Whereas I go early because I'm like the host. Like I want to host everybody. I want to entertain. I like entertaining people. I'm a collaborative.
I like being entertained.
Yeah. Okay. And you like being welcomed. You're like Princess someone. Okay.
I'm not a princess.
Princess. Okay. So we need to come to a place of security. So marriage is basically two people coming together. Okay. Two secure people coming together to nurture each other.
Yeah.
It's not about what I'm gonna nurture myself. And I have someone called wife who helps me nurture myself. That's not how it works. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if you take it biblically, right? Adam and Eve. Adam was all alone. He had everything he needs. Why would God put someone else to help him? Help him with what? What was Adam's duty in the garden?
To take care of everything.
So what did Adam want help with?
To work in the field.
So weren't they partners?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
I did.
And when Eve ate
The
the fruit, okay, she came and gave it to Adam. Adam didn't question it; he just ate it.
Oh yeah.
That shows their relationship.
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
most people go, you know what, Adam submitted to the woman, that's why he fell. There are people who say that.
Yeah.
I've heard it
Yeah.
at church. Okay, but I see that explains their relationship, because that's pretty much the relationship that God had with Adam.
Oh yeah.
God would just walk around the garden, you know, say hi to Adam,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. So that's the relationship. But the moment they disobeyed him, or the moment they went behind what is good and bad, that is the basic thing. It's not an apple that they ate, right? It's knowledge of good and evil. So they wanted to decide to themselves what is good, what is bad. That's why the serpent said you will be like God, because God decides what's good and what's bad, and he decided that everything he created was good. So rather than depending on what God said, Adam wanted to decide for himself what is good and bad. That was the problem that happened there. The relationship that God and Adam had changed as slave and master after he wanted to decide what's good and bad.
Yeah.
After he wanted to control his life without going with the flow, without working in a partnership. Okay?
Yeah.
Actually, they were in a partnership with God, and then they went and partnered with the serpent. So God is looking for partnership, fellowship. That's exactly what he wants from husband and wife as well. Partnership, fellowship. Come together in union, in communion. You come together to become one. Right?
Yeah, so I remember when you said that, I remembered something that we were told where, you know, to become one. So the woman stands behind the man, rather.
That's still true.
Yeah, so when he sees you, it's Angelo. When he sees me, it's still Angelo. Is what we were told.
Okay.
So then that whole individuality that I have is cut out.
Okay, so this is my question. Who am I to God?
Son.
Who are you to God?
Daughter or son.
Why aren't you a daughter-in-law?
Exactly. That's my question.
Why doesn't God have daughter-in-laws?
that exactly is my question.
And here's another funny part. I'll put an end to this spiritual father madness.
No.
God doesn't have grandchildren.
Yeah.
God has sons.
Yeah.
So you can directly access him.
Yeah.
One line.
Yeah.
No middle brokers.
Yeah.
No brokers, no agents.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the same way, if he associates with me as son and he associates with you as a daughter, he already sees your individuality.
Yeah. So then this whole concept of when he sees me, he sees Angelo, that's bull.
How blind do they think God is?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So, but this is exactly what we were told.
I know.
Like, it was crazy. But anyways.
Again, I would say insecure men fighting for control when they already have it.
Yeah.
Same.
Sad.
Like, sad. They already have it. Just take control of your life. Talk to God. Let God handle your life. Trust him. Go your journey. Why are you trying so much to fake it and to show something and do something and manipulate and control?
I'm just thinking, with all of this, how many couples are probably suffering in silence?
If you actually think about it, if you come to me when you're upset and you ask something from me, what do I give you?
What do you mean? What do you give me?
What do I give you in return? Like, what do I?
You stop preaching most of the time.
I lecture you.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't.
Because all in my head is lectures, books, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Like I read, I study. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you come and ask me something, that is the only thing you can take out of me, because that is who I am. At the same time, an insecure person can only give insecurity. Sorry, an insecure person can only give insecurity. So what they feed into these people are also insecurity.
Yeah.
But it takes guts to actually say, no, I challenge that concept. I stand for what I believe in. Insecure men and insecure women should not get married. If they get married, they are not secure in themselves. They're not secure enough. They don't love themselves enough to understand or respect the other person.
Yeah, that's true.
Only if you respect yourself, like I like hot chocolate, only then I can respect your choice. She likes cappuccino, so I can get a cappuccino.
Yeah.
If not, it's just that, you know what, I like hot chocolate. Why is she getting cappuccino? She doesn't even know what cappuccino is. You know, blah, blah, blah. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
This cappuccino is shit. I don't know where they got this cappuccino from. You know, stupid ass. Why is she doing this? And then all these excuses come because I'm insecure. I'm insecure with your lifestyle. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
This whole submission thing is gone to toxic masculinity at this point.
Yeah.
And they are more driven to control their wives rather than being driven to building a life together. So controlling children, controlling wives, controlling everybody. The whole idea of dominating, like you make enough money, you dominate. You get what I mean? It may be true in marketplace terms. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm a very driven person. I'm a business person. I go for it. If I want it, I go for it. But what I'm against is using that at church and using that on your own family. That breaks them. Marketplace is competitive anyway. It's a jungle. It's a market. It's a jungle. It's a forest. But home is supposed to be where you nurture. Okay, where you nurture and you get nurtured. So that should change, I would say. So marriage 101 is secureness, being secure in yourself.
With each other, yeah.
Then you can truly love another person.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what marriage looks like in 2025. Yeah. And the next topic we should talk about living together.
Interesting.
Let's talk about that next time.
Next time.
Perfect. Thank you guys. See you. Peace out.
Bye.